Hi, my amazing planner friends. It's Jess from My Magical Planner, and today we're going to be planning out the week of August 22nd through the 28th. And I decided I was going to go ahead and use the kit that came this month in my Simply Gilded box, which is absolutely stunning. So I have that, all the washi that came with it, and then I've also pulled out these dividers by Paper Trail Plans, as well as this floral that I think is going to match really well. It's called the Blush Pink Floral Trims if you guys are interested and like the way this ends up looking. So with that all being said, let's just kind of get into it and see where it takes us. All right. So let's first decide on what I want the days of the week to look like. So I'm kind of thinking about this one actually, but I'm not positive because I do want the florals to look really nice, which might be better with this one. So many choices. Okay, so these kind of have this like taupey color, which I think is closest matched by this, so I think that's where I'm going to go. It does have a bow on each side, so I'm not sure where I'm going to put the number right yet, because I feel like if I put the date on one side, it's going to look a little lopsided, but maybe I'm wrong. So, but we'll at least get the days of the weekend. I do love that you get so many days of the week. And I don't know that I'm going to use all of the boxes in this spread. I haven't decided yet. Usually I kind of split her boxes up a little bit because they tend to feel better that way for me. And plus, I think she intends it to be a multiple week set. So I don't know. What do you guys tend to do with your kits? Do you tend to use, all the stickers at once, or do you break them up over weeks? Like, how's that work for you guys? I'm just curious. Okay, Thursday. There we go. Friday. Everybody loves Friday. I feel like this week is like the calm before the storm because like we've got 2 weeks right now until school starts for my kids. They're like, I swear, the last kids to go back to school, which is fine. We're also the last kids to get out of school. So, you either get it on one end or the other, right? But we don't go back until after Labor Day. So I'm actually hoping we get teacher assignments this week, which, oh my goodness, I'm so excited / nervous about teacher assignments. I think I'm worse than the kids, especially at this point, because after you've had, a couple kids going through the system, you kind of know which teachers you think are going to be good fits with your kids and which ones maybe won't be. So we have a couple of teachers that I'm like, oh, I'm kind of hoping we don't get that one, which I know sounds bad. But yeah, there's a couple. And for my youngest, I'm really hoping for a good placement for her. It was actually one of the things I did this morning was, because it's Monday morning, by the way, is I emailed the counselor's office and was like, hey, can we just have a little sit down and kind of discuss things before, the school year starts, so we're all kind of on the same page and make sure we're setting everybody up for success this year, kind of thing. Because, so we got Emily's diagnosis last year for autism, and it's been like a whole big deal. So we took the information to the school, like all of the documentation, all the extensive testing and everything. And they did their own evaluation of her, which is fine. She doesn't qualify for any help at school, um, at least according to them last year. We're going to go over that again with them, because the person who did her testing has very specific things that she needs in order for her work environment to be a little bit better. One of those things is untimed test because of the way her brain works. She hyper focuses on time, and if she has a time test, she spends more time thinking and worrying about the amount of time she has than doing the test. And so she will score better if she's allowed to do an untimed test, even if it's not really taking more time. She just needs to not have that barrier there. And there's a couple other things like that. And we couldn't get him to do a 504 last year, which is a documentation with the school system. So I think we're going to push a little harder this year to try and get that done. I was just too sick last year to really be her advocate, and I need to do better this year for her. So that's where things are. Hopefully it'll go well. Okay, so now we have our dates here. It doesn't look too lopsided, I don't think. Wednesday's always a challenge because it's such a long day, but all the rest fit there pretty nicely. But unless I'm putting the date below, I don't know that that would be my number one choice. I just wanted that color. Okay, so now we need my corner stuff and any deco that we're going to put here. I did not pull out any trims other than those like dot ones, which I think would work nice underneath maybe, but not on top. And then I was thinking these could be nice at the bottom for my, like a kind of a washi, but not a washi, because I really like these, but I'm also not sure that that's what I want. So, because you can get so many different looks out of like the same materials. I do want something more up here though. So I'm trying to decide what that should be. Maybe we should look at our options, right? So I have these florals that I could put some floral up in there. And maybe we add, here we go. I went through both sticker books and kind of picked out some things, and I think these are really cool. So maybe I could use some of those. I did also pick out this floral, and I think you could go either way. This is a Two Little Bees floral, but I think I like the Dusty Rose better for the time of year it is. So maybe let's see if I can do something with these little guys and some of the florals, because I think that could be really cool. I could have it hanging down from them. Do I like that? So many decisions. This is like usually the hardest part for me, is that whole let's get started. So I'm going to pull off this one because it is smaller. And I want to look if I like it here, which I think actually could work really well, or if I like it better on top. Oh man. No, it's going to be too close up there. I think I need to do it underneath. Like this. Okay. So there's that one. Doing some of these. And maybe I leave that area like blank. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to fill that in or if I'm going to leave it like that. Oh, I like how this one like kind of has that upswing too. Super cute. I really, really like the way these are going to go together. also like all the differences in her florals so that you don't look like you're repeating the same thing all the time, which sometimes when you do this, it can look like that. And I like the more natural look that this ends up giving it. Yeah, this one could be really cute. Hey guys. All right, so there's my under floral. And let's see here. So I want to have a box up here, and I'm thinking I'll use one of these more decorative boxes maybe. So let me find a script with the month that I can put over here. So pull off the August, and I'm going to put it down on here before I move it. That way, if I decide I want a different box, because I'm going to look at a couple of different ones here. Because I could also do it on this one. That might be kind of cool. Or that one. I feel like these boxes, though, like, it's harder to put other things in them, so I'm thinking that's why I'm going to do it. Do I want the one with the books this way or this way? I think this way. Okay, here goes. So there's the August script. And I'm just going to move this and put it over here. I really do like that. I think it's cute. And I like kind of the whole feel with the florals. There's headers. Okay, so let's put a important script up there, and we're going to use the white one so it sets it apart from the other one. So there's important. And I want to use one of my checklists because I have a ton of them, right? Okay, let's do heart. Can I just set it here? Like that, maybe? I'm trying to make sure the spacing's right. Okay. So that's my important. Next, I need a spot for habit tracker. So, which is going to be this. This I am going to put something. I don't want a page flag though. I think I actually want this one. Okay, I'm going to have to put you down. So, there. Okay, so there, and then let's overlay this in the middle. Like that. All right, so I joined Noom. So I'm just going to put this here as my reminder that I need to do my Noom checks. So that's what I'm going to be tracking this week. And then, let's see, I usually do a menu on here. All right, let's do this one. And let's pull in some florals with it too. Do this small one here. So I know I want that element. I know I want this. And I also want a menu plan script. Oh, that one says meals. You could do meals or menu plan. Because which one's going to fit better? That is not going to fit on there. Will meals fit on there? It's going to fit better. But I think I'm going to have to trim it a little bit. Okay. So these are from the boxes from Harriet Wright Designs, by the way, if anybody is wondering. Do I have any florals that are smaller that maybe would work better? This little leafy thing. Because I don't want it to overwhelm the box, is my concern. All right, we're just going to put the meals in that. And then maybe I put the floral on the side over here, like this. And have this going into it. Okay, I'm good with that. And then I'll have to do my days of the week over here on the side. So we're going to have a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday. So then I'll just be able to write out my menu and all will be well. And then after that, I'm going to use this divider. Or I guess this washi as divider. Maybe that's what I should have said. So I'll just put it down like that. There we go. And then I have this area down here. I was thinking I would add in one of the little planner girls from Paper Dolls Co. Like this one. So I'm not sticking down this portion until I have my Monday done, but that gives me room to kind of add some things in here, including maybe some flowers here at the bottom. And I like the fact that she's reading a book. So I think what I'm going to do is just kind of slot this in here like this. To kind of frame that area. So there's that, and then I can go back up here to Monday. Oh, I wanted to do bottom washi first though. So I was thinking about the flowers, and I think they would look really cute down here. I do want to use more of the washi that came with the kit, so I think I'm going to use this down here. And then I can put her foot down. Okay. I think that's going to go down anyhow. Okay. So there's that. Should I put her foot behind it? I have to think about that. But I need this side as well. All right, then I think I want to add one of those trims above it. That's what I'm thinking. These were an Oops Bag trim, so we'll see if they have any issues. But as far as I could tell, oh, maybe the cut there isn't the best. Okay, let's see. Can I pull it from this end? Yep, there we go. There we go. All the way to there, and then I can skip over her foot and put it there. Then we'll do the other side. Oh, sorry guys. I didn't realize I was off the screen. So, okay, we'll do this side now. I'm just trimming this so it's the same length, so it gives that nice clean edge. There we go. Now the other decision is, do I put this at the top here too? So let's kind of look what it would look like. Yeah, the issue with this one is that it has that spot in the middle where maybe it's got a little bit more of a hold. So that's probably why it was an oops. But as long as you're careful, you're still good. Yeah, I think I like that. So I'll do the other side too. I think the hardest thing actually to trim are the trims, because they're so thin that when you need to go to trim them with your knife, they move. Or maybe it's just me, I don't know. I think stickers, or not stickers, I think scissors might work better, but I don't know how you'd get the precise spot you'd want. So, yeah, everything has its own challenges, right? Alrighty. So that, I'll trim you there, like that. And then I can set you over there. And I could go through and put another line above. I'm going to debate that though for right now. And I could also put one here or put florals there. But another thing I'm going to debate. All right, let's put on the full boxes. If I can find them. All right. So I do like this piece of mine. It's priceless. I could actually probably put it down here, but I'm going to hold off right now. I'm going to start, I think, with this box since we already have some of this kind of going with that. I'm going to put it, actually, should I put it lower, like here? Because I want to make sure I have room for a to-do list. So yeah, I'm going to put it here. And then I really like the camera box. I think there's only one of those, so I should put it on Thursday. This one I want on the end of the week. And then maybe I do bookshelf on Tuesday. That seems like it would be a good fit. And then one of the plant ones down here, maybe the taupey plant one. Okay, and then Thursday I wanted to use the camera, which I think is adorable. And I know I have this on the end, I think. Although I guess I don't have to. I could put it on Friday. And then I'm going to do this one for Sunday because I feel like Peace of Mind and Sunday go together really well. Okay, and then that leaves me with Saturday. So I don't think I want this one because they're both kind of curving that way and they're both the same type of thing. Do I want, okay, hold on. I'll put that out. So I could either bring in another plant or the taupey brown with the bow. Kind of like the plant better. Leaves a little bit more heaviness to this side, I think, but I think I'm going to go for it. I got the paper underneath. That was talent. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now back to Monday. But the first thing I want to do is I want to have a to-do list for today. And I think I want it to be a cleaning to-do list, so I want to use one of her icons. And so here's my little scrap. Okay. So I don't want to use this because I'm using it here, and I think that would be too much. But maybe if I use one of these guys and overlay my little checklist guys. Thinking if I have it in the middle there, it won't be so overwhelming. So I can do this. And then I want the little cleaning guy. I like the flags better than the hearts. So in theory, I could put it down like that. I'm not sure if I want to. Some kind of, I want to look at different options. Although this could really work. Okay, I guess this is what we're doing. It just does. So I'm going to lift up the corner here and just kind of have it under a little bit. And then I'm going to find a to-do script. Just like that. And then we need to do, which I think I pulled out a to do from my leftovers. So I'm just going to pull that in. Perfect. So Megan also has a lesson today, so we need to do that next. So I think maybe one of these boxes would work well for her skating. Okay, now I need my pen that writes on this. So I have my micro pen. And so we have Megan lesson. And I have to double check what time. I know what time it is. It's 1. So I'm going to put that there. And then let's add a little bit of floral or something. Maybe this here. The story about Jarrett came out this morning. I should probably mark that as something. And then I'm going on a walk with a friend today. So I'm just looking at my boxes, that's all. I could make a box. I could totally do that. Hold on. Let's try this and see how this looks. So if I do there and then take a matching one and put it down here, do not stick to the top of that sticker. I love that sticker, don't you dare. Okay, and then let's pull in a floral maybe. Because I feel like I'm not quite straight here underneath her. Now I feel like this one's not straight. I think that's better, but I'm not positive. But I think adding some florals might help it, but we'll see. It'll either help it or make it immensely worse. I don't know which. Oh, I wish these were the transparent. That would be even better. I think that's too big. Or like too far out. Oh, but I like this one here. This little piece of greenery. And if I do that, and then there was like a TV or something. I could use the heart. So I'm going to put, all right, it's Tuesday. I'm back. The rest of my day just kind of went crazy, and so I never got back to this. I mean, my wonderful daughter, in her hurry to start the dishwasher, didn't look at what bottles she was grabbing and grabbed the dish soap and not the dishwasher detergent. Yeah, we had a bubble incident yesterday. I can like insert a photo for you guys. Because, oh my goodness. Luckily, I had left to go take her to her lessons. And luckily, my son Daniel was here and caught it. But still, I would like to say this is the first time that this has happened, but it's not. So that was a thing. Anyhow, so I did reorganize my desk a little bit this morning to make it feel a little less chaotic. And let's go ahead and get into this. I did put down the sticker, which, because my battery had died and I didn't realize it. And I'm going to mark that we went out to a special dinner last night. We took, so Jarrett's construction for his fiber project officially started yesterday. And so we took the crew out for like steaks last night and everything, which is really nice. So I want to add something to this. I'm trying to think what I want. I did find my other sheet of deco or like trims, but I think I want like deco or something. Because I think I have room for like a bigger piece, right? But I don't know which bigger piece. I can always put something down and then move it, right? That's what we're thinking. Okay, good. So we kind of have this diagonal going, so I'll put it on this side. Is that going to set off the balance though? It might. Maybe I do a small thing. So what if we do like this? And then I add in like a second piece of greenery here. Going this way. And then we add in like a flower down here at the bottom or something. I like this one. Let's do this one. Do I like that? Do I like that? Or do I like you? I think I like you best here. Okay. So we'll say celebration. Dinner. And that was at like 7 last night. I was at the table going, I hope I don't fall asleep. I'm so tired. Usually by like 6, I'm kind of done. Now, I didn't mark on here that I went for a walk, which I did at the same time Megan was in her lesson. I could just write it in there, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I don't have to have it in there, but it would be nice. I should put it in there. So it should be over on that side for deco. So I'm going to say I went for a walk with my friend Steph. We did like 2 miles. And what can I put over on the other side? Ooh, do I have a shoe? I have a shoe somewhere. Don't want to... I'm trying to decide how close this is to any of the colors I'm using. I don't know. Hold on. We're going to put this down for a second. I don't even know if the circle would work, honestly. Well, maybe. But, oh, that is pretty close. Okay, we're going to try this. And I'm putting this on top. I don't know if I like it, but it's there now. Sometimes I struggle with those things. Okay, now to Tuesday. What do we have today? Oh, Jared has a meeting this morning. What do I want to put that on? Oh, there's one of these that says meeting. Perfect. Could I move it up and put it under here a little bit? I think I might like that better. But because I put this down yesterday, it's going to be a little bit more stuck down. Let's see here. That's the only problem when you like aren't able to get something completely done, right? Let's see if I can kind of put it under a little bit. I think that'll look better long term. And just kind of do that. Oh, I have an idea. Hold on. We're going to see how many times I can lift it up, right? Just kidding. No, but I have an idea. I'm going to shorten it and see if I can get it there. So, use my ruler and attempt to, cut in a straight line, which isn't always an easy thing. And this side, up there. Oh, that was not a straight line. Was that a straight line? Let's see. No. Cut off that little extra. Come on. There you go. That's almost a straight line. If I tuck it under the edge over here, I don't think anybody would notice that it's not entirely straight. I swear I use stickers to cover up my oopses more than anything. Yeah, that'll look good. We're gonna go with that. And it'll give me more room below. Okay, maybe I need to hold that up while I get this in place. There we go. Right like that. Oh, I definitely like that better. So there's his meeting. Now I can put my to-do list below it. So let's see. If I were to use this one on one of these and then maybe overlay a heart, I think that would work. So I'm going to take, I think this little cleaning heart, we're going to see how this looks, and put it right over that, and then add my little clean script, which I think that was a leftover from like a Miss and Meow or something kit. And then do I want bows for my checks? Or do I want one of the checklist? Let's see how the checklist looks. I'm worried it's going to look too boxy. But let's see. I think I can live with that. And then I want something below it here. White one, and then we do this one. This is our last week, I think, of summer schedule for skating. Let's see here. Take this little floral and add it right there too. And then we'll put in her lesson tie. Okay. And then I don't think I have much else for the rest of the week, or the day, which seems weird. So I'm going to put on like a couple of YouTube-y things. I just got to figure out how I want to do it. I want to use this one, but I'm saving that for fall, so we're not going to use that one. But I could put a strip of this down here and pull it in from up there. So I could put like the gratitude on top of it and then write something below. I like that. We're going to do that. There we go. And then we'll add the gratitude for today. I want to start with an Instagram post, and I want to use this little guy here. So So, because it'll be Washi Wednesday. Because for this one, I don't feel it has to be, like, as long as it's on the day, I'm good. Something to overlay in there, which I think is going to be this box that I found. I'm just going to shorten it by cutting it in half. I cut in, right about there should work. As long as I'm straight. I'm going to line it up with the edge of the paper and hope that's straight. And then the little camera guy, which I really like. Oh, I need to do that today. I have to take Daniel out driving. Pray for me. I don't know where the script I wanted went to. So I'm going to leave it for right now because I know it's here somewhere. It'll probably come to me. But I definitely have to take Daniel out for drive time. As frightening as that may be. Maybe this one? And I can put the car over that. I think that would work. And because these are on white, I can put it over my flag is crooked. Okay, I'm going to fix that in a second. I'm just trying to decide if I want my car driving this way or that way. And I think I actually want it driving in because we're at the edge of this page. So I think I might pull in one of these. Maybe this one. And we'll add in, I love these little chase lounges that she has in here for therapy. So we're going to add in one of these and some floral. Where's the other page? There's that one. Let me have this. I use it with one of these. I think that would be better. Maybe this one. And then I'm going to use my script. And before that, I have nails. I missed that we stopped recording. So I'm here, sitting here talking to myself with no camera going. Yeah, makes me look totally sane. All right, lift this up a little bit. Just kind of nudge it under. Like so. And then I can put one of these little appointment things on it, like that maybe, and then put the time there. So it's 9 a.m. I always like getting them done first thing in the morning. And Joy is at noon. Okay. And then I wanted to fix this because I'm pretty either the washi is crooked or the post on Instagram thing that I want to do is crooked. One of the two. Maybe I'll move it up. Okay. I think that's better. I think. So I'm trying to do like a reel on Insta like every other day. So I did one yesterday. And today I might or might not do one. But for sure Wednesday. Well, I'm going to leave that blank for right now because I know there will be things that come up. And then Thursday. Ugh. So they're going to be coming back on Friday to redo the carpet, which means I have to empty out my office again. So I know you guys have heard me talk about the carpet. Let me insert a picture here of what's going on with the carpet because, oh my gosh, it's so bad. And the fact that they took out like 20 plus year carpet and the new carpet looks worse. I don't even know what to say. Like, I've been in tears over this stupid carpet because I've waited 17 years to get it installed because my husband promised me when all of the kids were potty trained. Okay, maybe it hasn't been 17 years, but the deal was that as soon as the kids were all potty trained, I could get new carpet. My youngest is 10. So it's been a thing. And so I've waited so long, and then we decided to go with the top of the line carpet because change is really hard for my family. They'll say it's not, but it is. So getting something like this is just it's a big deal. And because you have all the chaos, it's like moving without moving when you get it for your whole house, which I don't recommend. One room at a time, people. But anyhow, use this little explanation point here to mark this. But yeah, so they're coming back, they're going to fix it. But in order for them to fix it, I have to empty out because I don't know that they're going to fix all of it, to be honest. They're going to fix the worst thing. And for the fact that I paid top of the line, because I went to a boutique, not like Lowe's or Home Depot or anything. And I mean, this was thousands and thousands of dollars to get this installed. And so it just hurts my soul at this point, and I never want to deal with this company again. And I don't want to like say the name of the company because I don't want to do damage to them. But at the same time, I'm so incredibly frustrated. So oh, I didn't give myself quite enough space there. Remove everything. We call this room the entertainment room because it's where my desk is and like all of my stuff, but it's also like where our TV is and the couch and all the kids' toys that they don't play with anymore. They're all in here. It's the room over the garage, so it's big. Yeah, and evidently I can't talk and write this morning. But I am so not looking forward to this because there's so much stuff that has to be moved. And I have to unscrew parts of my desk to move, and yeah. And the fact that it was installed like literally the last week of school and it's not fixed yet is just heartbreaking. So I seriously have cried over this carpet so many times. And I feel like getting new carpet was a bad idea. Okay, Megan's lesson on Thursday is actually at 10 a.m. So let's put that in. Where are my boxes? Those aren't boxes. You have some boxes, but isn't there another page with boxes? Oh yeah, it's right here. I knew that. So, okay, let's do one of these ones. Okay, we're giving up on the tweezers for putting it down straight. Okay. And let me see here. There's the skates. And I feel like the skates need a little pizzazz. So I'm thinking about maybe taking part of one of these and putting it on it, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just stick with the one florals. Okay, let's cut a slit in here. Maybe right there. So that that part can be under and this part can be over. So it's not going the way I wanted it to. Maybe I need to do it the other way. It's like sticker surgery. I hope the patient makes it. Not so sure right now. Part of the problem is it doesn't want to stay, like the sticker doesn't want to stay down completely. There we go. No. This may or may not work. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, so now I have the greenery there, and then I want a little rose. Oh, but I want it closer, so I want to cut off that stem. Okay. And then when I add it, it just looks like part of the others. Or at least more like part of the others. Okay. And I can't decide if I'm happy or sad that summer lessons are coming to an end because school lessons, like some of those, are very, very early and very, very intense. So, okay, we have that. I was supposed to meet with hematology, but they called to reschedule that. She then has off ice at 1:30. I was thinking about using this, but I can't decide if it's close enough in colors. So hold on. Oh, it is. So maybe I do this for off ice. And then I think there's like a dumbbell or something. Oh, there it is. Oh, but it's the same color. How about the one over here? Yeah, I can use this one. And I'll just put it up here in the corner. It's not how she feels about off ice, but you know. It's important. Okay. And then Emily has her thing at 4:15. Let's see here. And let's put one of these trims on that side. So maybe this one. I do wish the lounges went in 2 different directions, but you know, I'm just happy to have them. And I did call and see if they can fit in Megan. Yeah, and I haven't heard back, so I don't think so. But I'll continue to work on that one. So there's that. Is there anything else for Thursday? I feel like something was added, but I can't think of what. Oh, maybe not. Oh, it's Friday that things are added. Okay, I'm good. So I want to take time to make sure I'm doing some like me things. So I'm going to, I pulled out one of these scripts, like I like podcast, and I'm going to make time to listen to a podcast and go for a walk. Where's the podcast one? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I think my current favorite podcast is like the Lazy Genius podcast. I'm going to put that down there, and then I'm going to figure out, maybe I'll just overlay florals over that, because I don't think I want the sideways bow per se. I mean, it doesn't look necessarily bad. I can layer that though. Let's layer it with this. Actually, I want you. Okay, we're going to layer it on here so I'm not lined up with anything, and then I can just line up the two of them together. Anyhow, my favorite one right now is called the Lazy Genius, and she has like all these little tips and tricks and that kind of thing. I do not see a radio on there. Music note doesn't feel right. So yeah, I think I'm probably going to end up with floral. But if I put a floral, oh, I know what I can do. I can just do a single floral, right? I want the bigger sheet though. You are not the bigger sheet. You are the bigger sheet. Okay. If I just do that, perfect. Okay. Friday is my sister's birthday. I suppose I should mark that. We don't talk a whole lot, but it's not like I don't like her or anything. It's just we're both busy. So I'll take one of these off. And a bigger floral. Like how big bigger? That's the question, right? Let's try this one. And then I can always cut here and there. Okay, I want to look at where that puts me with this. All right, let's see how well I did that. So that's not too bad. Okay, and then I know we have happy birthday scripts in here. Champion. There we go. And I have a ton of the rose gold ones because that's what Sadie Stickers tends to use. Okay, is there a smaller one? Or I could cut it in half. Let's cut it in half so that it's not all one thing. See if I got to it. So then I can put birthday there and happy up there, and then I'll just write her name with a pen that's here. There it is. Do something a little different here. Let's take this box. And then take some florals. you want under or over? Okay, so I'll put this down first. J. Okay, fine. I need to go up just a smidge. Oh, maybe actually. It needs to go the other way. I don't know why I'm trying to put it that way. Sheesh. And then the other little bit on this side. Oh, actually, I like that better. Okay, hold on. Okay, I like that. I'll do. And then, do I want something here? All right, and ta-da! I actually really like how that turned out. Okay, so there's that. And then we're meeting with actually the school counselor at noon. This one. So we're meeting together. I want to come with a plan of what we want them to do, which is I think we want them to have a 504. I have all of her paperwork. I'm going to be going over again today or tomorrow to kind of highlight things and make sure the school system is aware of the needs that the testing people said she needs. So like the on-time test and things like that. There's also some environmental things like she couldn't eat her lunch the last couple of years until we got her headphones for the cafeteria, because the cafeteria was so loud to her that she would spend the whole time with her hands over her ears. And you can't eat with your hands over your ears. And the fact that I didn't know that for almost a year just kind of broke my heart, because it's so hard anyhow to be a kid. And all right, so I'm gonna figure out how I want to mark this. I know this one's huge. I'm gonna try and cut it down appropriately, and we'll see if it'll work. It's always intimidating when you have like a really big one and you're like, oh, my page isn't that big. But oh, my watch says it's time to stand. I guess I've been doing this for a bit. We're going to ignore it for the moment. Okay, now I want to see how big that is. And I could also do it from there, but that would cover up all of my space to write. So I'm just looking at the different angles to see, like, do I want to cover up this? Do I want to be below it? I want to be below it, like here. And I'm going to use one of those appointment. Were they on? They were on a sheet. I know they were on a sheet. There they are. Okay. So let's use this little appointment one. Okay, so that's going to happen. I'm hoping that goes well. I'm kind of nervous about it though. And then Daniel has a sleepover with his friend that night, because that might be kind of cute. I like the way it looks here. I'm just not sure the combination of the two. I'm going to put it on my next box and we'll think about it. That's where we are. I think I'm going to use this box because it matches really well. And PJs for a sleepover, right? His birthday's coming up really soon, and I've been trying to get him to tell me what he wants to do for his birthday. I think we're going to have some of his buddies over for like a gaming night and sleepover. So that should be fun for him. He's such a, like, he just kind of flies under the radar for so many things. Okay, there's PJs. Okay, there's that. And then Saturday, I think I'm taking Ethan and his girlfriend out for pictures. I don't want to do it on this because I think it would be cute and kind of go with the rest of the everything. Okay. We're going to go with that. I'm just trying to decide which side I think I like it better on, this one or this one. I think it's this one. And then which should be a lot of fun to just take him and his girlfriend out and do senior pictures. I mean, it's been a while since I've done senior pictures, but you know, it's not like a huge amount of pressure. So I think it's going to be fine. I probably won't have any edited by the time this goes up, so I won't show you any this week. Okay, so I need to get some chore things done, so maybe I put that down here. I'm going to use one of these checklists, maybe this one. Oh, and I want to pick something behind it though. Do you a darker one? I have to do a darker one. Just clean. So let's see what works best. I don't think those are going to work. I could be wrong. I always love these. I should clean. It's exactly how I feel. I should do that. There's the gold ones. Or rose gold, sorry. And then there's these ones. I think I'm going to go with these ones today. I have a crazy idea. I have no idea if it's going to work though. I'm going to try cutting this at an angle and see if I can mostly match it up with the angle from there. I don't know if I got the right size angle. We'll see. I think I like it. It's not perfect, but you know, a few things are. Okay, other than that, I need planning time, which I think I'm going to mark with this one, and just overlay a script on top of it, which I think will work really well. And hopefully it'll actually happen on Saturday and not several days after. Definitely using these ones. I love the sticker guru ones. She doesn't keep them in the shop all the time though. I was hoping to restock on these, but she didn't. When I asked, she said she wasn't restocking them anytime soon. They just have so many other things. There we go. Perfect. Perfecto. Okay, and then Sunday, I want some family time. So we're definitely going to use one of these family scripts. Or headers, or whatever they are. Okay, so that's a lighter one. So what if I pull in a lighter bow one and put it at the bottom? It's not going to be perfect. Hold on. I want the script before I push that down all the way. Because I want movie night. And I think I got a script for movie night. Yeah, movie night. This hopefully will go up on Sunday as well. It's on YouTube. All right, guys, this is the end of the week. I am recording this on Sunday morning, so you can kind of see how the week sort of came out. There are a couple things that were missing in here, like Daniel did end up working on Wednesday, so I wasn't able to take him driving and things like that. I did also add in a couple things here just because my battery died and my backup battery wasn't fully charged yet. So I ended up just adding in the icon for the post on YouTube. I added in this floral with the laundry script and the grateful box, which I've already filled out for the week. So I'm going to go ahead and give you some close-ups. We'll talk about a couple of things and hopefully it'll inspire you to make a gorgeous spread with this month's subscription box. I'd love to see those. So if you guys post them on Instagram, please tag me. I would love to see them. So anyhow, so we have our August script here, of course, and the importance. I'm working on the fall schedule, still a work in progress, still trying to collect all the different data and everything and everybody's things. Like yesterday, I realized that I had forgotten the trombone tutor, and so now I'm trying to slot that in, things like that. I did call about Megan getting into a therapist for her autism stuff, and that has not happened yet. Like I called, they haven't called me back, so I'm going to call again on Monday. This I ended up not like X. My plan was to just X them off, and I think because I needed a different pen to do that, I ended up not actually Xing them off. However, it was a great reminder for me. So, because I would look at this in the morning and say, "Oh yeah, I need to do that." Here are my meals for the week, which are not the healthiest. Please, please. It was a really busy week. And my energy ended up with trying to exercise with the new stuff and where my dietary stuff is. And my iron, which is down to, I think, like 10% now again. Um, I run out of energy really fast, especially before like meals, like the end of the day meal. So on Monday, I ended up just having a sandwich and I went to, oh no, I went out to eat. Maybe the sandwich was Tuesday. It might have been because I filled this in later. Tuesday, I know I had popcorn because it was like a comfort thing. Like, I love my popcorn. Wednesday, the kids ended up fending. Like, there was this huge, like, I'd asked them to get out some ground beef and they forgot. And so the ground beef was frozen. And then I was going to make like this egg dish, but I went grocery shopping and then they put, I had them put stuff away because I had to go off to do, I think I was driving Daniel to work. And they, they froze the refrigerator ingredients. So that was kind of out too. So I just kind of threw up my hands and said, whatever. Um, Thursday, we ended up ordering pizza. I can't remember why that was, but it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. I think I was just so tired. Friday, we ended up doing burgers because Ethan had a bunch of his friends over, and it's just easier to feed a group with, like, something like burgers or pizza where it's really easy to make lots of them. So we did that. I ended up not feeling very good because of the combination of having both of those in a row. It's just too much grease for me. So yesterday I was pretty out of it. But we did end up doing tacos for dinner. And tonight's plan is hopefully pork chops. And I'm going to go swing by one of the farms around here and pick up some corn on the cob and do baked potatoes, that kind of thing. So I had planned on putting a script, like a quote or something in here. I never got around to that, but that was the idea. All of these got done. I do actually like the layering of the checklist. I thought it worked really well. Still not like sold on this combination. Megan's lesson went well. Jared's NPR thing, I guess it was broadcast across the nation. I can try and link that for you guys if you want to hear it down below. It's just like a 3-minute little feel good clip kind of thing. We did the dinner, which, oh my gosh, I was so tired. And then and I went for that walk. Yeah, 2 miles. So Tuesday, Jared had his meeting in the morning. I did some cleaning with the girls. I'm starting to sort through clothes. I know it's like super late trying to figure out what they needed. Megan had her lesson. Dan was, we found out in retrospect, supposed to go to work. So I did mark that on here, but he ended up not knowing and didn't show up. But he showed up the next day. Like, they did some things. Anyhow, my gratitude for that day was that my kids are understanding of when my energy is low and I can't do as many things. So I'm super grateful for that. Got my nails done. The purple was not, like, it wasn't supposed to be quite this bright. So I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I do like the little hearts. And then I added in this little swoosh because I had added one on the other side and I wanted something on this side as well. Therapy Didn't end up taking Dan driving because he was working. He like worked 12, what was it? I can't even remember, but it was a long day. And then I can't remember if I posted on Instagram. I think I did. I remember putting up stories or stuff this week, but after Wednesday, like things got a lot more busy and I just can't remember right now. Um, Thursday, removing everything from this room took like half a day, I swear. And I was so tired afterwards because just even with the kids' help, like moving everything takes a lot of energy. And I have this problem right now where I'm sweating like buckets of sweat, which probably is playing into the low iron stuff. So I'm looking at, should I be seeing a different doctor about that? Because I brought it up several times and everybody's like, okay. Although the rheumatologist did mention a type of doctor I hadn't heard of before, so I have to check that one out. Megan had her lesson. She made it to off ice, although off ice was actually not at 1:30. It was closer to her time. Emily had her therapy thing, and then after that, kind of a spur of the moment thing, I took everybody out to go shopping, including Ethan's girlfriend. So we went and got school shoes, backpack, some clothes. I need to finish that up, which is hopefully going to happen later today. I did end up listening to my podcast, which was really nice. I listened to The Lazy Genius. I'll try and link her down below. And then one of my favorite authors, Patricia Briggs, her newest book came out. And so I started listening to that. I forgot to call my sister on her birthday, which makes me kind of a horrible sister, I think. Jared had his physical. The school appointment went really well, I think. I was super organized, which helped. And they're going to she's going to meet. So I met with a counselor. The counselor's going to meet with the teacher. And then I'm also going to be meeting with a teacher, and we're going to kind of try and make things as good as we can this year. They're also going to start documenting things. So hopefully we can get a 504 because they're still giving me resistance on that. We did get all the kids' school schedules, which was really nice. Dan got to his sleepover, and Ethan's friends came over. And then on Saturday, I wanted to do planning, but I wasn't feeling well, so we didn't. Dan worked. The senior pictures didn't happen. They decided they wanted another week to go shopping and get more clothes for that. So waiting on that. The house did get picked up, and I did pan with me. That's supposed to be plan with me, but I did start editing this yesterday. I finished up this morning. I'm taking Emily back to school shopping right after this, actually. And so this will get done, and then we gotta do laundry. And hopefully I'll get to a movie tonight. Like, we're just gonna watch one here at home, probably Disney or something on Hulu, that kind of thing. But it would be nice to have the family time. So anyhow, that's everything for right now. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that it was helpful for you. And I can't wait to see what everybody else makes with this kit. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button over there. I know it was a little long and rambly at points, so I'm going to try and work on that. But if you guys have other suggestions, feel free to list those down below. And until next time, I'll see you guys real soon.